Welcome back. If you've made it this far in the story of my life, then we pick up 4 years after high school ends, and right after the last installment of My Life in the United States Navy Volume 2. If you haven't listened from the beginning, I urge you to do so, or else the story from this point on won't make any sense. I first tried to contact Welder, but his last name was so common that I ended up contacting a ship's company guy by the same name instead who wouldn't help me. I couldn't get the Chief of Staff's email, so I printed out the email that was sent to me in the final installment of My Life in the United States Navy Volume 2 and put enough postage on it to get to FPOAP, but I should have known that since 1st Division controlled the delivery of mail, they caught it before making it to the commanding officer, thus saving them from captain's mast. It was a captain's mast offense because they tampered with my mail and used military equipment to send their hate mail. If I felt as strongly about it, I would have printed the email every single week and sent it to the Chief of Staff. 1st Division could not have gotten them all. But I wasn't about to spend my hard-earned savings on them. As I have written, no words of remorse now will ever undo the life they have ruined. They all have a debt to pay. Speaking of my hard-earned savings, I tried to get out of my stepdad how much we owed on the little house. He told me he didn't know, but I just think that he didn't want me to have to pay my savings for the little house. Another thought in retrospect is that I should have went to the note holder and asked him just how much was owed on the little house. That would have been the shining light and one good thing through this whole nightmare called the Navy, if I could have used my savings to pay off the last of the little house. I practiced my bass guitar every day and eventually recorded the Train to Nowhere.
Revolving tracks had always a track. There's no looking back. All aboard to the Train to Nowhere,
which I sent to a few music publishers. I got a lot of positive rejections back, such as, "Great song, but not what we're looking for." Another publisher sent back a note that said, "Thank you for your submission, but your song doesn't fit our needs. We would like to compliment you on your singer though. With the right guidance, he could have a successful career." I called back and thanked them and told them people usually discouraged me from singing. He told me that I needed to know who to listen to and I thanked him again before I hung up. That gave me the confidence to keep writing my songs in my quest for a number one. I'm not a God-gifted singer, but different enough to carve out my own place in alternative rock.